orders for the ballot?
Just ask them before they step up what their name is, and that gives us that. And then if they, if they want to change it in the mid-debate, they can do that, and that's fine. But
okay.
I mean, both. Sorry, I'm not with my camera on. I apologize for that. Start video. Yes, both work. Yes, I have permission from the equity team to be with a virtual background. There's a reason behind that. I apologize, but trust me, I'm doing you a favor. And regarding what you said, Harmen, obviously that can work as well. I just do it this way, but
okay, that's fine. Just so
with that before everyone that they stay there. So now that we got that through, who is our Prime Minister?
Hi, it's me. My name is Evgenia Zubko.
Evgenia, okay. So Evgenia. So Evgenia, the floor is yours, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say. Hear, hear.
Firstly, we need some kind of clarification for these debates. We think that the third-party sellers is someone who use Amazon only as a selling platform. So they do not share a much amount of their profit with Amazon. They only use it for selling some kind of goods, but they do not share like much of their profit. We're going to prove only one thing, that the mechanism that exists in status quo helps Amazon to be more monopolistic. So what do we think is the problem right now? We think that right now Amazon use any excuse in order to suppress the third-party sellers and get them to their influence. We think that the international arbitrage is always internal arbitrage is always will be on the side of Amazon. Why it is so? We think that some people will provide some kind of evidence. People will, I don't know, some people who work there will be on the one side or on the other side, but people who work there and who collect this evidence are directly connected with Amazon. It means that their salaries, their, I don't know, bright future is highly dependent on how the company perceive them, how the company see him as an effective worker. And we think that these people are highly motivated to find every evidence that is necessary for Amazon to suppress these third-party sellers, to blame them in whatever things in, I don't know, not high quality standard goods and other stuff. And right now, when we do not, when they do not go to the court, we do not have control over them in order to check where this decision is legal or illegal. And we think that we have two scenarios here. So the first one is that after this kind of court, they simply get out of that platform, but we think that this is a scenario of low probability. Why we think so? Because Amazon right now is a top seller, and you will lose the market competition if you simply leave it, because there will be a lot of third parties players who will stay at the Amazon platform, and they will win you because they've got more people they can sell their goods. So we think that under this court, they agreed on the terms that Amazon presents them and will change their policy towards Amazon, will change the conditions on which they trade on this platform. So we think there are two possible scenarios here. First scenario is that become first or second party of the Amazon. So they agreed with the Amazon that they will trade with them and give a lot of profit to this company. It means, or simply the Amazon will have a lot of control of them. What kind of control we mean? We mean that they can dumping their prices of the product. They can set a prices for delivery. They can set a time for delivery for the certain product. What harms do we see here? We see that the market in this situation become much less competitive simply because we've got players that can dumping all prices that can be unbeaten by by third parties. And initially it is bad for the customers because when we have a less competitive market, it means that there is no like incentives for Amazon to provide more good service for their customers, because they simply do not have competitors, and thereby they don't have spent resources in order to improve their service, in order to improve, I don't know, goods that sellers send on their platform. So with which we compare this in these debates. We think that in independent court, they've got at least some opportunity to seek some kind of justice and win of their terms, their third party. Why we think it is possible? Firstly, we see right now a lot of bad attitudes in the United States, particularly towards monopolies. You can see what's happened in Facebook. You can see what happens in the media when they demand to demolish such kind of empress such as Facebook. So we think that in this kind of system, in this like attitude, judges, jury trials, whenever people who participate in this process will be against the monopolies. So thereby, if the terms of the Amazon are like unfair, they even if Amazon got a lot of money and all other stuff, they will agree on the. They will agree that the winner is the third side. Secondly, we think that comparing all the persons who will work on the like court, they do not have a direct interest in the Amazon monopoly. Moreover, they probably got like an opposite interest, because they've customers, probably they all buy something on Amazon, or simply they aware what's happening in the market, and they aware that if the Amazon gets a lot of much power that it have right now, it will be bad for them, because prices probably will be higher, the time of delivery probably will be also higher, because they do not have some kind of competitors. Moreover, we think that if it is a case, or we have some kind of coverage in media in comparison with the court, which is internal, and it means that probably this court can be the decision of this court, the whole process of this court can be hidden like a kind of how to say it, like a kind of office secret, all this kind of stuff. So we think that with the coverage of media and with their support, when they will told people, like based on their attitude that they right now against monopolies, that that Amazon is something bad, so these parties have an opportunity to win those courts. And we think what are the positive impacts here? Still, independent sellers like present on that platform, so thereby they can sell goods on their own terms. So it means that it creates more competitive environment for other actors. It means that it creates extra incentives for Amazon sellers, who are first-party sellers, for second-party sellers, to make their goods better, to sell them on the lower price. And because of all of this, we are proud to propose.